Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco says, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it, soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof, and that is Sports Gaming on the left side of your screen. It is the Monday edition of this morning radio show that plays games. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. I don't know why I tried to sound all like fancy here, but...
And we play games.
That's very true. It's so good to see you, old chap. Where'd that come from? The morning radio show. Maybe it's because I've been spending all weekend with my son. We had a hefty guys weekend. Nice. So we've maybe we haven't been talking like that. I don't know why I decided. It has nothing to do with that. It was a good weekend,
no,
but maybe why. I don't know. How are you?
Every morning you're just like, hop in the morning, old chap.
That's how we talked the whole time. The hefty wife's been gone. That's what we've been saying to each other. So. Good morning to you as well. Holy cow, maybe it's because there's so many people in chat. We'll get to you in a moment. It's great to see everybody. Thank you for being here. It is, as I mentioned, Monday, but it is August 14th, 2023 as well. We were off last Monday, so our first Monday show in a little bit means Minecraft is coming up in the final hour crew. And then we'll have a whole bunch of things coming up as well. It's great to see Inkster Link, who opened up the chat this morning.
First,
thank you for being here. 6:01, followed shortly by Chat FM, who's here as well. Drew Mega, Dungeon Meowster KJ.
Nice chat.
It's great to see all of you as well. Inkster Link, happy birthday the other day. By the way, we wish that to you as we do in the first hour every show. Not Link's birthday. We only do that once a year, but we do birthdays every single hour to top off the show at 6:50 in the morning. It is hot.
Yeah.
How'd you survive yesterday? You were working outside, so I mean, was it as warm as I was worried it would be?
It was pretty warm. It wasn't that bad. It cooled off I was working a baseball game, and by like the third inning, the breeze had kicked up. The sun had moved a little bit, so it wasn't that bad by that point.
It's good to hear, because I went outside. We went to the grocery store about like 3:15 yesterday. If you don't know where we live, it's scheduled to be in the hundreds yesterday, and then the next 3 days, including today. And yeah, it was toasty. I definitely think I would have been grumpy, cranky if I had been out in that heat. But I hope the baseball game went okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good, uneventful.
Yeah,
no one got hurt. This was I've had a string of having to check on the umpires for a few games. One was a foul ball off of a mask that broke the mask, so that was a pretty good one. And then in my last game, there was just a big end of the swing hit the top of the umpire's head, so I had to check on them. And both of those umpires were working today, and so when we got there and they walked out, we all were like, "Oh, no one get hurt today."
Jinxed it. Man, what is going on with all the swings that are hitting not only catchers but apparently umpires? Oh my gosh.
That's bad.
The elongated swing. Well, it's great to see you. Gabe Pride is here as well.
Nice chat.
I have a successful food cooking story that I'm going to share with you in just a moment, because this is a rarity for old Hefty Goof. It's Love Your Bookshop Day, National Creamsicle Day, National Spirit of 45 Day, National Tattoo Removal Day, Navajo Code Talkers Day, World Lizard Day, among the days of the day. Coming up later this hour when we check in with what we're tracking at this hour, a Michigan woman finds live frog in a package of spinach. So I'll have that coming up for you later this hour. Next hour, an Illinois woman, or rather, Illinois museum has a sock monkey collection that earns a world record. So we'll have that coming up for you in just a moment as well. I mentioned Guys Weekend, so I'm playing Apex Legends with Jeff yesterday. And Jeff goes, oh yeah, anytime that me and the boys are home, it's steak night. I was like, oh, I mean, it kind of is fitting for me because most of my family doesn't enjoy steak. That's not true. One specific person in my family doesn't enjoy steak, so we typically don't have it. And so I was like, well, we'll see. I don't want to barbecue because, as I just mentioned, it's like 105 outside, and I don't really like barbecuing anyway. But have you seen people butter-based steaks on the internet? Jeff might have mentioned this might have been a Gordon Ramsay thing, but maybe this has been around for the beginning of time. I found it through a guy named Max the Meat Guy on Instagram. So I was like, I want to try that and see what happens. And so I bought a New York strip steak, and I cut it in half so I could test it, make sure if I screwed up the first one, I'd have a crack at the second one. And I wanted rosemary. They didn't have it at the store, so I got thyme. And I thought we had heads of garlic. We didn't. So I got shallots as a backup anyway. And use that with butter and base a steak and try to cook it to medium temperature, because I don't really like medium rare, but I don't want to go past that either. And so I had the meat thermometer go. I even took pictures, Sean. And the very first one actually turned out pretty okay. It might have even been better slightly than the second one. So
Nice.
Hefty chef, question mark?
Nice work.
Yeah. It also didn't hurt that I had no one else to feed, and that's usually where all the pressure from cooking comes from. Not pressure cooking, but pressure from cooking. So maybe if
like a good Instapot.
yeah, I'm the Instapot of chefs. So maybe next time it's just for some reason you and me, which might only happen in like 2028 or something. Maybe I'll try to cook you a steak. So.
Nice. But I won't tell you I'm gonna be there. I won't
Right.
pressure you to be there.
Just bust through the door as I'm making. Where's my steak? Old
You're
chap.
like, I'm home alone. I think I'll make a steak. It's like, you should probably make two. Not because I'm just like, just
I'm
you
always
might be hungry.
basting the steak, looking over my shoulders. You hear? Oh my gosh! Ah! Never scared me before. Groggy or Die is here.
Nice chat.
It's good to see you as well. Let's get to our topic of the day. The question that we're asking you is about financial advice. We're asking you today is National Financial Awareness. What's your best financial tidbit for the audience? Do you have something that you've learned that you think is really useful for other people to know?
Save money.
Early often. My favorite one that I've ever learned was we had a teacher in high school, and we took a class, and they showed a chart of saving X amount of dollars. I think it was like $2,000 or something along those lines, doing it for the first 8 years of your life, and then if you didn't put a single thing else in into like a Roth IRA or something like that, and by the time that you were 65, you'd have more money than if you were to wait for those first 8 years post high school and then put that same amount of money in for every year after that and to 65. So it was something about compounding interest, and I tell you what, we crushed that early on in our lives. Now we ended up using all that money anyway, but that's a whole different story. Don't borrow from retirement. It's really costly. So
There's no one behind me. I'm on my own. I mean, if the animals were here, I could talk to the animals.
Show me bear. Did that work?
No, they know it's not time.
Let's see. Start saving money early. Get a retirement plan by 18 is something that KJ said. Don't spend more than you earn. Okay, so far I'm 0 for 2. Link, working an hour away from home now and forgetting breakfast is not great.
What's for breakfast?
I was going to say, Link said finally able to not be working in the morning for once. So pretty happy about that, apparently.
Oh, I forgot something.
Do you happen to, did you happen to play any games this weekend?
Nope.
Yeah, too busy.
Too busy. Oh, wait. Don't look at that one.
There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Make the save real quick.
Sean's multitasking right now. Apparently it's a multitasking day on Gaming Morning Show. Bummer. Good morning to It's Copia.
Nice chat.
Good morning to I Was JF Downs. It's great to see you both. Thank you for being here this morning on this morning radio show that plays games. Downs says, put all your money into fad collectibles like Beanie Babies, Funko Pops, safest money in the world. In a way, that probably is the safest money in the world. The people who you buy those things from, never going to have to give that money back to you. For them, it's a very safe investment. Did you ever jump on any of those?
No. I mean, I think when I was little, I had a couple Beanie Babies, but not in any sort of like collectible way.
Yeah, I never started grabbing things that I thought were going to be valuable that were items. I do remember collecting a whole bunch of Aladdin's Castle tickets because we felt like it was more wise to go spend hundreds of dollars in arcade games to earn tickets instead of just saving money to go buy the thing that we were trying to save the tickets for.
For sure.
But I was also 12, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace for that one.
It's not so bad if you're playing arcade games you enjoy to do that. But if you're playing like, oh, this game gives you the best bang for your buck for tickets, and you're like, but I hate it, it's boring, then it's not worth it.
I can't stand playing it, I want to stop. Make it stop. Also, establish credit scores with authorized signatures for your kids on credit cards. You keep below 30%. I like that one. I did get a great piece of financial advice, although this last tax season I learned a valuable extra lesson about it, is you can open up a Roth IRA, and you can take any contributions that you put into a Roth IRA back out without any tax penalties. So, for example, you could throw contributions into a Roth IRA, let them earn some interest, and then you can pull them back out. I learned that one a few years ago. But apparently you're supposed to leave those contributions in for 5 years before you pull them out. That I did not know. Of course, all of this not financial advice because we talk into microphones. That's what we do. We're not financial planners. But it is financial tidbit day, so we figured we'd share that with you. Let's see. Oh, geez. Best financial tidbit from Gay Pride. Don't pay taxes and you save lots of money. And you only end up having to spend a little bit of time somewhere else.
Free meals, though.
Free meals. Yeah, they don't even make you pay for your bedding. It's amazing. Chat FM said, might get a tattoo so I don't forget National Tattoo Removal Day. That would actually be the best tattoo ever. Don't forget to have this removed. Again for Financial Awareness Day, make sure you invest those IRAs and keep up with your 401k when transferring jobs, says Groggy or Die. That is really actually fairly difficult, is the whole 401k post-leaving. There's a lot of phone calls involved. It's not super difficult. It's not like, remodeling a house difficult, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. Chat, you're cracked with all this financial advice. That's not financial This is all of our collective years together, Sean. This is what we've learned.
That's true. Lots of tidbits. Oh, get in there.
Finally. Let's see. Then contact your bank. This is more groggy advice, and see if they can get them a limited credit card for gas allowance in their name at 18. Get them a 700 credit score before the age of 25 and have a long-standing credit in their name. All right. Oh, it went too far back. No, I didn't. Ah. I thought I went way too far back on that last one.
Man, we saved it twice, 2 out of 3 times.
That's what they say. You can't save it 3 times. That's a rule. In finances and Rocket League. What about like collecting Rocket League things to trade? Is that good financial advice?
Only if you have Splash.
I'm trying to get Splash for weeks.
For years.
Let's see. Down says if you earn X amount of money per month, make sure you spend all of it before the next check, or else the bank might get confused. What? Can we talk about what bank you're at, Downs? You might need to look at a different one. Ah. Let's see. Element of One is here.
Nice chat.
Great to see you as well. Down says, well, I already read what Down says. I love that you gauge for difficulty as construction projects, says KJ. Well, those are hard. Especially if you don't have Sean. Thank you for pushing that down the road for us, Orange player. All right, we got the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up after this. Nice try. We were there. We had a shot. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be, Sean.
Next time.
And if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Baby, it was meant to be. All right. We lost, but that's okay. Happy Monday. It's great to see all of you. Sports.gaming with a 431 and led the way for us. Had you been successful at winning the game, not you, but us, you would have been MVP.
Oh, next time.
All right, let's get captions on the screen. I don't know where those are. Uh-oh. Captions may not want to participate in today's show. Check 1. Check 2.
Check 6.
Stand by. Check 1. Check 2.
Check 6.
Check 1.
Check 6.
Oh, I know what I did. I did that thing again where I put him in the wrong domain. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get new captions. Man, this Copious said, did Bob get out of his box again and create a whole bunch of chaos? Maybe that happened again. Jeez Louise. What a weird show. Alright, do that. Do that. Do this. Alright, you got your first one. Do this. You got your second one. And do this. Now you got your third one. And do this. And now we have a spare. Okay. Everything is fine. First try. Nothing to see here. All right, it's 6:28 West Coast time. It's 9:28 out east. It is 2:28 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Thank you for making us part of your day wherever you are. Thanks again, everyone's here. First hour, it's amazing. I'll have more financial tidbits for you as we go along throughout the course of the morning. So thank you for helping us out with that, everyone in chat this morning. I will try to share pictures of the steak that I cooked in the Discord. If you want to be part of that, you can do !Discord at any time. Right now, it's time to get the news, the video game headlines you need to know. For that, as always, here's #Video Game Expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, August 14th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. First news story of the day is one that I'm quite excited about, although I'm trying to be patient because it's still going to be a while. And that's our first teaser trailer for TMNT The Last Ronin. This is a game that was previously announced. It was announced, man, was that during... that was during like one of the big cons. Anyways, it's coming out sometime in the future. We don't exactly know when, but it's based on the Last Ronin comic, which features the turtles. Well, at least Turtle, as 3 of the 4 have perished, and we have 1 remaining turtle to fight in the city. The teaser trailer is pretty simple. We don't get any gameplay or anything like that. It does show 4 candles, and slowly 3 of the 4 are put out in various ways, leaving 1 remaining. It's very symbolic. It has a good tone though, so excited for the game.
See, I don't want to live through this because I was all bummed when I found out that The Last Ronin existed, and that was the comic, I think. And I was all bummed to find out there's a universe in which some of the turtles are dead.
Yeah.
It bummed me out. But
yeah, it's comic's good though. And they've announced a sequel to the comics, so
where all the turtles are resurrected and everything is fine.
But they're zombies and the 1 remaining has to kill his brother.
No! Please make it stop. This is chaos. Remember when they were cartoons and everything was just all bubblegums and pizza?
Yeah, but even that, like, by season 10, I think, maybe it was 9 and 10, also gets, like, really dark.
Can I not watch the Turtles long enough? Like, I just remember the happy days and that was it?
Monday, Tuesday, happy days.
Leonardo Donatello, happy days.
Yeah, even the original TV show got dark at some point. So it's very comic-based media and very Turtles to get dark at some point. But this one will be good. It'll be a single-player action RPG similar to the modern version of God of War. It's going to have a nice mature tone, and I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll look forward to that sometime in the future. I think they were targeting like the end of 2024, beginning of 2025, but I don't think that's official. So we'll have to be patient. Like I said, we'll get it eventually, and it'll be great. In our next news story, a game that's out much sooner is Forza Motorsports, but the developers are prioritizing graphics, and it's going to launch without split screen and some other features, which is making people not so happy. This is from George Yang of IGN. Turn 10 has confirmed that the upcoming Forza Motorsports won't have certain features at launch, including split screen. This was in the most recent Forza Monthly broadcast, where creative director Chris Isaki explained that the game won't support split screen, spectator mode, or being able to race against AI in certain multiplayer modes. He says, quote, having players come into a featured multiplayer event and taking player slots and then spectating is not really the racing we had intended. Similarly, racing with AI and featured multiplayer with all its potential impacts on your safety rating also didn't make a whole lot of sense to have, and it's not going to be available for us at launch. He touched on the reasoning for excluding split screen, saying that pushing the graphics required a complete overhaul of the game's rendering engine. As a result, split screen was difficult and to add in and won't be available at launch. That feature and possibly the others will be available sometime after launch, which is going to take place October 10th for PC and Xbox Series X/S, and it will be included on Xbox Game Pass the day it releases.
I don't really have anything to contribute here, but you said after launch, and my brain heard after lunch, and I was like, oh, so we get Forza after lunch. That's awesome.
Nice, a little post-lunch snack. And then our last news story, a new South Park game is coming. This is South Park Snow Day, and it's a 3D 4-player co-op game, and it's arriving in 2024. This is from Brian Shea of Game Informer. This was announced during THQ Nordic Digital Showcase, which is going on 3 days ago. And we learned about this new South Park game. It's going to carry on the series' legacy of over-the-top and mature-rated humor while still viewing life through the eyes of some inappropriate children. This is going to star the typical group of South Park characters, and players are going to take part in celebrations surrounding the magical occasion of a snow day. 4 players can join together in this co-op titled On a Quest to Save the World During a Day Without School. And there is a teaser trailer in the link that we posted in the chat.
Did you ever get a snow day?
Yeah, not till I was in high school,
Yeah.
because I lived in Southern California before that. We didn't have snow days.
If you did, it was not a snow day. It was a panic across
Right.
the landscape of Southern California.
It was the apocalypse.
We didn't either, but I was also an in-town kid in the heart of Montana where it did snow quite a bit, so it didn't matter. If it snowed, you were still going to school because you were within like a mile of the school, so you could just walk. And we did. I also had overboots. Did you ever have overboots?
No.
It's either like
That
this, like
Boots on
rubbery.
top of your boots.
Exactly. Like you wear your shoes and then you throw like these floppy rubber boot things that had these little latches over the top. And gosh, I hated those things.
Yeah, that sounds miserable.
I mean, it made sense. You know, parents didn't want to buy boots or didn't want to have to send you to school with shoes as well. And
Right.
just because it makes logical sense doesn't mean Hefty likes it.
Yeah.
That could be my motto for life.
Pretty much. Yeah, I never had snow days till high school, and then by that point, snow day was just like, oh, I'm gonna go back to bed.
This is great.
I'm gonna sleep all day. This is great. I'll get up and watch Wheel of Fortune, or not Wheel of Fortune.
Price is Right.
Price is Right
Yeah.
at 10 a.m.
You had your whole like day planned around the shows that you were gonna watch. Like the Days of Our Lives is that.
It's Price is Right, and then you play video games. Snow Day.
Oh, you did snow days better than I did. What was I thinking?
So yeah, this is a departure from the last couple South Park games we got. Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole.
Excuse me?
The Fractured But Whole.
Oh, I get it. It's
See what they did?
separate
See
but
what they did?
equal. Yeah.
Yeah. Which were fantastic games. So we'll have to see if this lives up to those games. But it'll be a little different. Maybe co-op could be fun though. Will you be the Cartman to my Kyle?
I
don't know
would
what
definitely be
character I was
Cartman. Can I be Kenny?
Sure.
Does Kenny still exist?
I hear he dies frequently.
Yeah, I'll be that guy. It's a good fit for me.
Yeah, so we'll check that out in 2024. And always last but not least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what's out today. Like Astro Flame, Starfighter out on the PlayStations and the Xboxes. Vern, The Shape of Fantasy out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Car Factory out on PC.
No.
Not Car Factory Simulator, just Car Factory.
Oh. It's where they make one of the weapons in Apex Legends. It's called the car. Yeah, they make it at that factory.
Nice.
What is the shape of your fantasy, by the way?
Vern, apparently.
It's a triangle, Hefty. Wait. Anyway, let's talk more about the game name of the morning, Car Factory. It's out today for PC. It could become name of the month. And if it does, you'll have a chance to possibly win. It just depends on if we decide to do a Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway. That's something that we should probably do, but I think Fulfillment has some other things that they owe people first. So until they get done with that, why would we add something else to their plate? I mean, they already have so much that they have to do. So much.
Quite busy.
I'd hate to overload them. So. Maybe in 3 years? Could you imagine if we got to 3 years of from the last Fulfillment Appreciation Name of the Month giveaway, and we just decided to give away like 36 games.
Here's all of the games.
Yes, you can get them all. It's like PlayStation Plus, but different. Something. All right, thank you for the news, Sports.Gaming. It is now 6:38 on this morning radio show that plays games. Had a good weekend, as I mentioned. Hung out with my son quite a bit, but also played a good amount of Apex Legends. I stumbled into a 2K badge for Loba yesterday. I was playing 2v3 after we had someone who decided to leave early, even though I was Loba. I could craft the banner, and you could have come back just like the other teammate who stayed around, but you didn't. So I had to play with just one other person, and we ended up winning the game. And me and my triple take got a 2K badge, which I've never had before. That was the highest damage game I've ever had in my life. So
Nice.
yeah, hefty
Nice
crack.
work.
Should I turn pro?
Probably.
Should they not nerf aim assist?
Cracked!
Please don't. It's amazing as people have said that aim assist has gotten worse. I've gotten a lot better. It's bizarre. Don't know how that happens. Element of One says, who's in charge of the fulfillment department? It's definitely not me.
No. Not me.
It's not you.
No. It's Phil.
Maybe. Oh, Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know who Phil is, so I haven't met this person. How could I, rattle the cage, right?
Right.
Is Phil one of the animals?
No.
Oh.
He's in charge. He's just in charge of fulfillment.
Makes sense. Let's say hi to the animals. They're here. Hope they had a nice weekend with Bear and others. Let's open up the blind and say hi to them. We're asking you about your best pieces of financial advice on National Financial Awareness Day. We actually are asking you about tidbits, to be honest. KJ says the new TMNT movie is amazing.
Cracked!
Do you want to try for that this week?
Maybe.
Because I almost called you up because of Guys Weekend, see if we could do it yesterday or Saturday, but then I realized one of my kids was also still gone, which was the original problem in the first place. So maybe Hefty Daughter just needs to stop being a world traveler.
Right. Stop being so busy.
Gosh, stay home. Element said, yes, new Turtles. It was a great story, Hefty. Said I had selective memory. I don't doubt that. Downs does make a good point. In the first movie, one did nearly die.
It's true.
But I was so young and naive. There was no death. Death didn't exist. So it's all rainbows and unicorns.
You can news if you wanna!
All right, here's a story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It's 6:41 this morning. Ben Hooper of UPI has our first story, and it has to do with a woman who found a live frog in the spinach. This according to UPI, a Michigan family made a surprising discovery in their sealed package of spinach, said live frog. A person said she bought the package of organic spinach from a store, and her daughter examined the package at home. Quote, my daughter was screaming. She was like, oh my God, it's a frog. And I was like, what? They told a TV station. Person said she is relieved that the frog was discovered before the spinach became a meal. Quote, just thank God I didn't eat the frog. End quote.
How haphazardly are you eating spinach? Oh no, that was a frog.
They returned the package to the store. They were issued a refund.
Did they keep the frog?
Quote, the frog was carefully relocated to a new home outdoors, said the grocery chain in a statement. The product came from Earthbound Farms, one of the many farms we partner with across the country to stock the freshest produce delivered to our stores daily. We have provided the customer a refund. Taylor Farms, Eastbound Farms' parent company, said an investigation has been opened. Quote, we are in direct communication with our customer partner and the consumer to express our apologies, they said in the statement. Food safety and consumer experience are the top priorities for us, and we are looking into how this happened and how this can be prevented in the future. It's good to hear they opened up their PR templates and everything is fine. I have to admit, we poured a can of green beans out once and, did what you do. I think we even cooked them, or heated them up in the microwave or whatever, and we threw them on everyone's plates, and my son went to go take a bite, and my wife's like, "Stop!" And we had to remove the spider that was in the green beans.
Gross.
That was really gross. So, I don't know if they didn't... Well, I think actually they saw it. It sounds like the daughter saw it before that. But yeah.
Yeah, the pictures in the story itself show the frog in a sealed package still. So I think they noticed it before they even opened it.
I mean, hey, this is Meijer, the grocery chain. To their credit, they're not lying. Freshest food daily. Because if that package was sealed for a pretty long time, that frog ain't gonna be alive. So.
Yeah. Poor frog. Also, I just recently perused through the pet store, and frogs are I think more expensive than spinach. They could have just kept it as a pet. It's a cheap pet frog.
You go to the salad aisle, to look for a frog pet instead of just going to the pet store because you might find one that's cheaper. What are we doing at the grocery store? We already got dinner. We're going pet shopping, kids. Nice shot. I had no chance at that one. All right, after we're done at the salad aisle, let's go stop by the meat aisle. We're looking for a puppy. Earthbound Farm, says Chat FM. Freshest amphibians ever. I mean salad. Salad, I mean salad. Did you just write amphibians? No, I wrote salad. All right, we're asking about best financial tidbits. Groggy or Die is crushing it with some of these this morning. We've already learned about things you can do for your children if you decide to have children to help set them up in a good financial place. Things like being able to get early credit scores of 700, which can always help, certainly if you do the credit game safely, for sure. Also, if you have equity in your home, don't take out personal loans for things like a remodel. Use a home equity line of credit for a secured loan with lower interest and payments. They only pay on what you use. Oh yeah, and you can insure collectibles such as shoes and other verifiable assets with a personal articles policy, according to Groggy. Okay, that totally looked like I blew you up, which I didn't. I just want to point that out. I was just there to witness it.
That'd be a fun mode to add, like friendly fire explosions into Rocket League.
But if you got a toxic third roommate, or roommate, did I just invite Mega Kakarot to live with us? Nice save. I think What a Save has become so trolly that they need to add another quick chat that's What a Save. Really?
For real. Oh, that was a good save too.
For real?
For real. Realsies.
No JK. Well, they may have scored, but I blew them up, so who's the real winner? Yeah, you get more money for stuff if it's damaged or lost. Yeah, we have that on a couple of things. We have that on jewelry and Hefty Daughter's flute. Because again, flutes are more expensive than I would have ever realized.
Yeah. Just a metal tube with some holes in it.
Yeah. I saw someone make one out of a carrot the other day. Surely that'll be the same.
She should show up the first day of school with a carrot flute.
Can you help me do the drilling of it? And I will gladly. She will love to do that. Because she's going back to the same, band that she was in, so she can show up and be like, "Hey, guess what, teacher? I lost my flute over the summer, but good news, we replaced it. Our insurance policy worked flawlessly." Hey, listen, I learned that they make flutes in gold and all sorts of other metals. Why not in vegetable?
Ours is 1 carrot.
Anything worth big money or is irreplaceable. Jewelry, art, collectibles, etc. So my whole Funko Pop collection, Groggy? Also, Groggy, don't be surprised. We didn't tell you about this. Don't be surprised if Keith Antony reaches out to you, because we told Keith Antony that you know how to get the Gaming Morning Show shirts. So
we told him you have all of the details.
yes, you didn't know this, but you became the GMS Plus ambassador. Yeah, Jeff and I hadn't played Apex Legends together since June 4th. So
wow.
It had been a minute. The only longer drought is me and Sean. You and me may have not played since June 4th, 2021.
Yeah, I feel like we've played once this calendar year. Maybe. It's hard
Just
to say.
one game.
I'll have to look when the last time I've installed that game.
Last time you uninstalled Apex Legends. You can't tell me on that 500 gigabyte hard drive you don't have enough space for some Apex.
Nah, I got a lot of big games installed.
I like big
Get in
games.
Can you lie?
No.
You know what they say about a big deck.
Chat FM's is still a favorite scene from me, from American Workplace, The Office. Quote, "I declare bankruptcy." I don't think I've seen that part, but I get what you're saying. All right, we got birthdays this day in gaming history coming up next. So if you know someone celebrating a birthday, please get ready for that. It's just mere seconds away.
Ooh, that's going in.
Ooh.
Nice shot.
The other thing that Hefty Son and I discovered this weekend is, do you know when you have Nintendo Switch Online, you get access to all the emulators?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I did too, but you know what I remember this weekend?
That
when you
exists.
When you have Nintendo Switch Online, you have access to all the emulators. So he tried almost every Kirby game that he could get his hands on. He was so Sean, he was so excited. And either he's seen enough about them through watching people like Zebra Gamer Online and stuff who have played lots of Kirby games, or maybe there was like a collection or something. But he's like, I know about this game, and he was skipping through the tutorials, going like, I know this stuff already, and then just blasting into the game, and he was having a blast playing, original Kirby stuff for the NES. How cool is that?
That's awesome. That's fun.
We played a little Super Mario Brothers All-Stars, which is one of my favorite games of all time, just because they were all there, all the games from Super Mario. And then wasn't the Lost Levels the original template for Super Mario 2?
It was Super Mario 2 in Japan.
Oh, I didn't know it actually got released.
Yeah, no, that came out as Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan, and this was back in the day when games, if they're developed in Japan, came out in Japan, and then they're worked for the U.S., whether it's just localized or whatnot. So there's usually a discrepancy in terms of release dates. And it came out in Japan, and then Nintendo America was like, that might be too hard for our gaming base, and so then they changed it up.
Yeah, I do remember
something
that.
else.
Let's see, GMS Plus, the best subscription money can buy. Yes, if you would like GMS Plus, send Groggy all of your cash. Endorsed by Phil of Fulfillment. So, it is 6:53 West Coast time, 9:53 out east, 2:53 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Next hour, we'll have list of the day and sports. Sports. We'll have that on the way. I was Jeff Downs says, always write your... Man, Downs is still going with financial tidbits. Always write your PIN number on the back of your card, and be sure you don't forget to label it clearly. Also adds, always keep your cash in your sock. Shops love sweaty foot money.
That checks out.
I remember when my grandma told me that. Let's pass that wisdom down. Make sure you always pay with sweaty foot money. British money tips, according to Chat FM, to make your money worth more. Stay in the AU. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, UK.
Dude.
I also have no frame of reference whether or not that's true. I don't know what the pound is versus the euro right now, but if y'all want to fight about it, keep it civil. So,
round one.
Japan.
No, they're not in the EU.
By the way, I did reserve GameLock Mortal Kombat 1. So, since it's only out on the PlayStation 5, I'm going to be at your house.
Perfect.
Okay.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could just grab one.
You know what you could do is here's the plan. Get Mortal Kombat 1, right? I tell Hefty Wife, like, I want to be responsible, not get a PlayStation 5, because we shouldn't spend the money on it. I'm only going to play this game for, like, a couple days. So I'll be at Sean's house, and then have you and/or your wife be like, you have to get him out of our house. Please let him buy a PlayStation 5.
And here's our backup option: is you come over and play it, and then you go back to your wife and be like, you won't believe this. That's the best game I've ever played. I'm so good at it. I might be able to go pro. I need a PlayStation 5.
I mean, I used to go through all of Mortal Kombat 3 without getting touched, so...
I mean, this could be your chance.
Hefty cracked.
Cracked.
Good morning and nice chat to Quiet I Am Gaming and Keith Anthony 89.
Nice chat.
Good news, Keith Anthony. Groggy or Die is in the chat, so you can ask all about how to get your GMS merchandise from Groggy or Die. Right now, it's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you would like to celebrate a birthday, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. I've gone from being like, hello, old chap, to robotic, and I don't know why. Oh, crap. Just a sec. I don't think I checked the GMS calendar. Uh-oh. What if we had someone celebrating a birthday? Oh, wow. That's a throwback. Former guest of the show. And I think fully retired streamer. I don't think she's ever on the air anymore. But you might recall Miss Bummer. We had, Miss Bummer and her VTuber glory on the show. Very fun, and one of my favorite answers of all time in 5 questions. Has a birthday today, so maybe, again, if not active, but if you have a chance or were following on, say, Twitter or something, wish Miss Bummer a happy birthday. So, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. Today, comedian, this is celebrity birthdays, comedian Steve Martin turns 78.
Fun fact, Steve made his first live TV appearance during an episode of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour.
I loved watching them when I could, when my face wasn't covered by a pillow. Smothers
Brothers. Smothered Brothers.
Actress Marcia Gay Harden turns 64.
So close. She is a graduate of the University of Texas.
It's time to play everyone's favorite game. It's Can Sean name the mascot? Woo!
It's the University of Texas Chicago Bulls.
Yar! Sean, do you happen to know what the mascot is of the University of Texas?
It's like,
I know it's a
it goes like
long
Hook'em.
shot, but
It goes like Hook'em something. Hook'em Beavers? No. Wild Boars?
it is.
It's Wild Boars.
It says the University of Texas. It's actually the Long Boars.
the long Wild Boars.
If you don't understand, there's no way Sean didn't know what the University of Texas is. But we chose to play a game. We might as well play the game.
Yeah, we might as well play. Even I have to be able to get some right.
That's true. We are on a cold streak, so we went from the Rhode Island Anchormen to the Texas Longhorns. Good morning, and nice chat to LNE. Today, Earvin Magic Johnson turns 64.
Fun fact, he is a part owner of the Washington Commanders.
Yes, the NFL team that recently sold, I believe, part of the ownership group. Josh Harris is the principal owner. I don't know who the superintendent owner is, though. School. Actress Susan Olsen is 62.
Fun fact, her middle name is Marie.
Susan Marie Olsen. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me neither.
Today, actress Halle Berry, I know who that is, turns 57.
She's portrayed the Marvel character Storm in multiple X-Men films. What a terrible fun fact.
Not a fan. Well, I am a fan, but not of that fact.
B
Terrible.
O exclamation point.
You know when Bob lets out a boo. Okay, I was wondering this, but because Kopu put it in chat, says Susan Olsen, the true oldest of the Olsen sisters. She's not one of the Olsen sisters, right?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know how?
Definitely not one of the sisters.
Do you know
I
how
don't think
hard
so.
it's been to still realize that the person who plays WandaVision is an actual Olsen sister? That still messes with my brain, and that was 2 years ago we talked about that. Frustrating. Actress Catherine Bell turns 55 today.
Fun fact. She once appeared as a celebrity contestant on Jeopardy.
Did I say Catherine? Probably more like
No, I think you said Catherine.
Catherine. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the David S. Pumpkins bit on Saturday Night Live? They did another one later where it was too many rappers and an ensemble rapper video, and all of a sudden David S. Pumpkins came out of nowhere. But there's another person who's introduced, and she's like, "I'm Kathleen Bell," and that's where my brain went, and I thought I screwed it up. Anyway, actress Mila Kunis turns 40 today.
And she reprised her That 70s Show character for an episode of That 90s Show.
Wait till she reprises her role in That 80s Show. From Mel B on YouTube, it's my sister-in-law's birthday. Also, apparently, Tim Tebow's birthday? Is that anywhere in this copy?
I don't see it. Nope, it's not in here.
When is Tim... Start over. When is Tim Tebow's birthday?
August 14th, 1987. Yeah, get wrecked, Tim Tebow.
Man, and unlike many Broncos quarterbacks of the past, we did nothing to you, Cleveland, with Tim Tebow. Well, happy birthday to Mel B's sister-in-law. And...
Wait, is Tim Tebow Mel B's sister-in-law?
That's what I was about to say. Mel B's sister-in-law, Tim Tebow. It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot. What fun.
Will you say hi to Tim for me and say thanks for beating the Steelers that one time? That'd be great. Any other birthdays?
Nah.
Okay. I'll give a shout out. Cartoonist Gary Larson of The Far Side. 73. 73 today. All right. This day in gaming history, Sean. This day in gaming history, which we have one from before 1995, which means you get a chance to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit. The year was 1989, Sean.
We'll go Not a lawsuit.
Not a lawsuit, you say. When Bob plays a didgeridoo, your answer's locked in. 1989, Sega of America launches the Genesis home video game system in Los Angeles and New York City in the U.S. It features a 7.68 megahertz, 16-bit Motorola 68EC000 processor, 4 megahertz Z80 sound co-processor, 64 kilobytes of RAM, 512 colors, and 320 by 224 resolution. 80 animated sprites are possible with up to 16 colors per sprite. And included the video game Altered Beast for $189. Oh.
Correct.
Was not a lawsuit.
Nice.
1995, Nintendo of America introduces the Virtual Boy. Portable video game system in the U.S. It features a 32-bit 20 megahertz RISC processor, a special headset that creates a stereoscopic 3D environment with 2 RTI mirror scanning 384 by 224 pixel LED arrays, 8 or 16 megabit ROM game Parks digital stereo sound double grip controller with dual directional control buttons powered by 6 AA batteries. An optional PlayLink cable is available to connect 2 systems. The game's Mario Tennis included in $179.95.
I had one of these. I played lots of Mario Tennis.
Then you woke up every morning with a headache.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out why. 2003 graphics chip maker ATI Technologies announced it will develop graphics components for Microsoft's next Xbox video game system. That same year, 3DO sells off its video game assets. Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, pays $1.3 million for rights and properties of the Might and Magic series and Heroes of Might and Magic. Namco, before it met Bandai, Home Tech pays $1.5 million for Street Racing Syndicate. Microsoft pays just under $500,000 for High Heat Baseball. Joe Woo D from Australia pays $90,000 for Jacked. Crave Entertainment pays $750,000 for Army Men. Former CEO Trip Hawkins pays $405,000 for Johnny Mosley Mad Tricks, various internet patents, and various pre-2001 game titles.
Wow.
Not to spare the details.
Wow. We should have gotten in there. We should have bought something.
What was that? What year? 2003?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll give you 6 economies, as Look It's Michael used to say. And in 2012, THQ releases the Darksiders 2 video game for PlayStation 3 and
Xbox 360.
And that is your This Day in Gaming History. Those are your birthdays, and that was 1 hour of Gaming Morning Show. Done and done. All right. Next hour, list of the day, we're going to give you 10 personal finance tidbits. Are they our tidbits?
No. Well, I mean, there might be some crossover.
Okay. So they'll be coming from a source. So get ready. It's on the way. Stick around. More Gaming Morning Show on the way. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. Twitch YouTube? Twitch YouTube. And Gaming Morning Show.
Everybody get up. It's a party song.
Prefers to eat, so yeah, nice work, Kyle.
Fair.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Also, apparently there are some real bad choices out there for food, so
Like fish paste.
like fish paste. Gross. All right, for everyone who made it possible, I am Hefty Goof. We had a lot of fun. Let's see, it's Thursday, so there's a good chance that Brendan's streaming later today. Anyone else I should mention?
Does Chris stream on Thursdays now?
Yeah, Chris is a Thursday streamer now. 6
Yeah, I
p.m.
don't know
Pacific time still, though.
That's permanent, but it might be.
Anyway, check your local listings. Let's see. Dungeon Master KJ says fish paste is great for certain dishes. Gives them a good umami. That's the second time you've referenced umami flavor in like a week.
Umami.
I like umami.
It's not
Wait,
umami.
Wait.
Umami.
My turn. I never have this.
Pretty good.
Do yourself a favor, chat. You go to the store right away. And if you tell me that you've never liked sparkling water ever in your life, I don't care. Go to chat. Go to your grocery store. And buy the limoncello liqueur.
It's good. It's really
It's
good.
amazing. It tastes like a lemon meringue pie.
Available at your local chat.
Your local chat. That's practically a CV, exactly. Yeah, submit that. What the heck? You can even put Sean and me down for references if you need to. It sounds awful, but it works. The shoelaces, they like shoelaces in design, but maybe like fruit winders in taste. So it's like almost like what's that stuff that comes by the foot? Well, it's fruit by the foot.
Fruit by the foot.
But what's the things called? Fruit roll-ups. That's what they were called originally. What's that stuff? It goes by the foot and it's fruity. What's that stuff called?
It's made from fruit. Sold by the foot. We'll never know.
It's a mystery. To a new Camaro. And I was like, I was so excited. Today, actress Olga Kurylenko turns 43.
Olga is set to reprise her Taskmaster role in the upcoming Thunderbolts film.
I'm very happy about this. We have been waiting for this quite a while. For a full oral history on the Thunderbolts film, we turn now to hashtag Thunderbolts. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make you do that. I have no clue what's Thunderbolts.
It's a Marvel film.
Oh, actually, you probably would have known something about it. Is it MCU?
Yeah.
And it's a film?
Yeah.
But it wasn't direct to video. It was like released in theaters and stuff.
Well, it's not. It's upcoming. It's not up.
Oh, that's why it said upcoming.
Yeah. In the future.
Should really listen to this show. Probably learn a lot. I think
Probably.
yeah.
I think that's an easy assessment anytime you say anything French. Like, oh yeah, I used too many of those letters. Some of those letters are just for show.
See, one of my favorite TikToks right now is there's somebody who took like Google Translate and translated words like tent and I think ant or horsefly or something like that, and they all had this similar like sound, and so the translation in French sounded like basically the same sound over and over and over again. And that's an oversimplification, but it's hilarious. I would try to find it. I'll try to put it on Discord. National Baklava Day, National Hiking Day, National Homemade Bread Day. It's one of the worst things that ever happened to this household. Our bread maker died.
Did it die in your arms? No, bread maker. Just hold on.
I need you. The element of one is good to see you as well.
Nice chat!
I also understand that there's some Discord messages I probably should have checked over the course of last week. Was very bad at doing that.
Ryan, check the Discord.
Thank you, Bob. I will do that. But I will get to those messages and say hi to them coming up next hour. Sean's house actually is by and large fine, except for one person. There's one person who so far in Sean's household of 6 that has tested positive. And obviously her health is a big deal, first and foremost. The second part of that, though, is that person occupies the room in which all of Sean's gear is. Sean has no equipment. Sean can't do the show so far. We haven't found a creative solution because all Sean's stuff is in the isolation room. roll with this. By the way, they give us some context. Pastries are different from breads in that they have a higher fat content, which gives them a flakier, more crumbly texture. You hear that? Biscuits versus scones?
Same.
See? So there's 5 different types of pastries. I'm not going to read them because there's a lot of words I don't want to say in there. There's 5 different types. We'll post this link and you can learn it after the show. It's your homework, Chad. All right, I'll start with number 1.
1.
Croissants. I like croissants a lot. My favorite type of sandwich, croissant sandwich. Like, I love a good rye bread, don't get me wrong. Sourdough dough is super overrated. Ugh, sourdough.
Like rye or sourdough or croissants.
I also love white bread.
Or anything.
Or anything.
We could do better than this.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. It is Gaming Morning Show. It is August 14th, 2023, and it is Monday with Hefty Goof and Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. Bear, Math, the Eagle Mateagle, Walrus, the Handy Thesaurus, and, yep, he's there too. Bird, the Runaway Emu. It's great to see all of you on the left side of your screen. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS and on Instagram, TikTok at Gaming Morning Show. Recapping your weekends, chat. How were they? Did you do anything fun? Also, happy belated birthday yesterday to Copia's sister, who once boiled his Furby. To you, Copia's sister. It's your birthday song. It isn't very long. That was one of my favorite bits of all time. He boiled his Furby. It was first degree Furbicide. Yeah, hope your week's starting off well.
Baby, are you down?
I was, JF Downs is in the chat this morning. Austin Attack 12, from whom we saw some clips on Gaming Morning Show during the break.
Nice chat.
Here as well. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here. Groggy also wished a happy birthday to Copia's sister. LNE is here. Good morning and nice chat to you as well. Downs goes, Tim Tebow, the inventor of Pause Live TV, has a birthday today?
Yep.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Chat FM, EU money tip. Play, quote-unquote, soccer badly, but score gifted goals and earn $100 million a year, according to Harry Kane. Is that another England diss, Chat FM? Is it National Roast England Day? Watching Chat FM.
Maybe.
Watching you. What else? Anything else? Best piece of financial advice from Austin Attack 12, which today is, by the way, National Financial Awareness Day. So we're asking you for your best financial tidbits. We also will have a top 10 financial tidbits list for you coming up in about 10 minutes. Austin Attack 12 says, go bankrupt. Best financial advice. All right. I think I've caught up to everything, right?
I think so.
Good-
Quiet went and saw Meg 2, The Trench, after giving blood. Because the blood bank, or wherever he gave blood, was giving away movie tickets for the movie.
Because it's a shark. You
Brilliant.
see what's happening there?
Nice chat.
Nice chat to Nell. Thank you for being here this morning. Today, as I mentioned, is National Financial Awareness Day. It is among other days of the day as well. Love Your Bookshop Day and National Creamsicle Day. Creamsicle is the one that's like kind of like orange with the, I guess like the cream center, right?
Yeah.
It's like got the orange outside and then like the white in the inside. Isn't that what a creamsicle is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tastes good.
Tastes yummy.
What was it? I think they made like a creamsicle drink one time.
Or orange cream soda.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
That's pretty tasty.
Sounds pretty good. Down says, no one likes Harry Kane except Spurs fans. Europe can have it. Wow, poor Harry Kane.
I mean, Harry Kane's a German soccer player now.
But I thought he played for England.
Not anymore.
I mean, I guess he can't play for England if he's from Germany, right?
Well, no, he got transferred to a German team.
But he's of English origin.
I think so.
Okay.
Can you be not from England with a name like Harry Kane?
Harry Kane!
Especially when you say it like that.
I haven't seen this much vitriol for a Harry since Harry Clarence Styles.
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
Man. Get wrecked, Harry Kane. Quiet was actual shark chum? Is that why you had to give the blood? Are we talking to Quiet, I am gaming because I'm a ghost?
Quiet, I was gaming.
Correct.
Austin says, y'all coming to Comic Con, just booked a karaoke room. I thought Comic Con already happened.
There's multiple.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think- I'm assuming this is the New York variety.
Is that a big one as well?
Yes.
Because I thought it was just San Diego that was like, if you said Comic Con, you meant San Diego. I'm legitimately saying
maybe
that.
that's our West Coast bias.
Really?
Maybe.
Oh. Okay. So the other big one's New York.
That one's called New York Comic Con.
Austin just said, oh, whoops, lol. I mean, nigh. No, I had no plans to go to New York Comic Con. When is New York Comic Con?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm sure I'm asking this question with a lot of advance notice to be able to go to Comic Con in New York. Quiet is it's time for Comic Con roll call on Gaming Morning Show. You know, I didn't score a goal, but watch this replay. I did some mad flips celebrating what ended up being a goal. Look at this. Yeah. Quiet. I am literally screaming. I am messaging you on Discord right now. Austin is so excited there's no tease. She's messaging Quiet. I am gaming. Oh, no. Let's see. Rose City Comic Con for KJ, September 22nd through 24th. I don't think that's New York, right?
No, that's ours.
Okay, good. Yes, Austin, if you're coming out for Rose City Comic Con, then I can probably see you there. KJ Take Pictures says, Austin, are you cosplaying? KJ says, yes, Austin, I am. You're a very lively Monday group in chat today.
Yeah, they came in hot this week.
Wow. Starting off the week hot. KJ, nope, Downs. San Diego is usually the biggest one in terms of announcement, but New York is still really big. Okay. Here's a question. I mean, other than obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I assume that a good amount of cosplays are often, video game characters. How big is the video game component of something like Comic-Con? Let's do San Diego and New York as a snapshot. Because I think I'd always perceived Comic-Con as being like a big deal for those in the comic book and like MCU world.
Right. I think they've slowly just evolved into all like comic and comic adjacent media. So TV shows, movies, video games, nerd culture, if you will.
Yeah. So if I'm a fan of The Last of Us, Comic-Con still might be a place to go, even though, well, I guess I'm trying to find an example that there's no comic book, which there was for Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't think of one off the top of my head. So, if there's not a comic attached to a video game franchise, might that still be promoted at a Comic Con?
I don't think you're gonna see like new announcements there, but I don't know if you went with Rocket League doesn't have a comic book. If you showed up in some sort of elaborate Rocket League cosplay, I don't think you'll be shunned.
I'm not going this year as a Rocket League character, but I am going as a autonomous rocket boosted power cars character. So
I'm going as the Splash Goal celebration.
My favorite Critical Role character, Jester Lavore, played by Laura Bailey, is who KJ's cosplaying at Rose City Comic Con. Welcome on in, KJ No Downs. Thank you, Choir. Thank you, chat. You know, if I hadn't been getting that orb, I might have had a chance to save that one. But I needed the orb.
Did you?
Yeah, I was about to streak up that left side because I knew we had to get up on offense as opposed to back on defense. I need to get forward on offense. It's all right. We had a 3-0 lead with 90 seconds left. What could go wrong? Am I tempting fate?
Yeah.
I think I'm tempting fate. Let's see. I'm not nerdy enough, says Austin. I don't have anyone I want to see. So are you cosplaying at New York Comic Con? Nice work. You got blowed up. I was busy attending to something, so...
Was it orbs or chat?
Both. It was definitely not Rocket League, that's for damn sure. Austin says, I'm going to be Rampart? No way! Oh, Rampart is the best character in Apex Legends. Full stop. Are you happen to be also cosplaying as the best skin of Ramparts, which is the one where she has like the neon green hair? Oh, that one is... I don't use a lot of the skins that don't have purple in them for any of the characters, but that one I love because it's very purple and that hair is awesome. But yeah, it's the best character in all of that game. Best voice lines, potentially best voice acting. Yes, Rampart's a fan favorite of mine. Anytime I get a challenge where I get to be a controller player or controller legend, to be more accurate. All right, 40 seconds left. What could go wrong? If I say it twice, does that negate the first jinxing?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Man, someone has it out for you. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Maybe I shouldn't have went after an orb in chat. Maybe I should have just played the game. What do you think?
Position is more important than boost.
Yes, agreed. Which is why I never go get those orbs off rip. Oh! That was me celebrating Luis's goal in advance. Man, that was a great setup. Sorry I missed. Did you see how close I was, though?
It was pretty close.
It was. Uh-oh. 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 That looked like one of those textbook, you know, they happen to hit it and then... Hopefully I disrupted them enough. Nope. Kate's making me a Sheila, says Austin Attack 12. Sheila's the turret weapon of one Rampart. Okay, what could go wrong? You know, it's okay. You know, we just play this game and... I told you nothing could go wrong.
Something went wrong.
Something went wrong. It's 7:29 West Coast. I guess we did start late. 10:29 out east. 3:29 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Do you know how many people needed my attention when I walked in for that break? Because, well, it's just me. My son needed juice, but then the cat, Hefty Floof, needed food. Hefty Floof has not waited this long for food in her life. So she was bugging me. I was busy.
Was she like about to faint because she was so angry? She was so hungry.
I believe she said, "Lay meow, lay meow." KJ says, "I will also be meeting her for an autograph. I cannot tell you how excited and to be beside myself with this."
You're talking about Kate's autograph?
Yes. KJ is so excited to get Kate's autograph. Well, have fun with that, and please, if you follow Austin Attack and all these other folks like Kate Zaid, I'm sure there will be plenty of pictures circulating about. I was about to say, put them in the Discord, but you know, you do what you want. You can't control your life. So, Big Bird coming to Comic Con.
That's not what that says.
Bird coming to Comic Con.
No, that's way too many people for Bird. Bird's very shy.
What if Math the Eagle Mateagle comes?
That might help.
Yeah. Bird can stand on the shoulders of giants. Someday.
What if Bird wore his Big Bird cosplay?
That's not what that says. I like that. Thank you for that prompt. Someday those four will they'll go out into the world and people will know of Eagle the Mathematical, Bear, Walrus the Handy Thesaurus, and Bird the runaway emu. Bird. Don't say Bird's name too big.
Bird the shy emu.
All right, it's time for List of the Day. This is a list of financial tidbits on National Financial Awareness Day. Thank you for everyone who shared their tidbit today. We're going to go to the website nationalpost.com. Mike Watkins wrote this list in April of 2011. So hopefully these are still true.
It was updated April 18th, 2011.
Day after. So everything is fine. I'm sure there's nothing in here that'll be outdated.
1.
Buy all of the cryptos. No, I'm just kidding. I think that was a thing in 2011. I have a plan. It's 2011's best piece of, at least first piece of financial tidbitness. Not having a plan is kind of like trying to find a place on a map when you don't know the address. You need to be able to go the direction you want to go. First thing you need to do is take stock of your finances so you know your starting point. Then you need to determine what you want your retirement to look like. Now it's simply a matter of figuring out what you need to do to get from A to B. Well, that sounds super easy and not complicated at all. Finances. No problem.
2.
Number 2, don't neglect your retirement savings. People often ignore their retirement savings. It says here people hardly ever skip their mortgage payments, but folks ignore their RRSP contributions all the time. They just assume it'll work out. If you don't have a pension, your retirement savings is what you're going to live on eventually. So make sure you're contributing to those.
Canada. RRSP is a retirement savings plan that you establish that we register, we as in Canada.ca, and to which you or your spouse or common law partner contribute. RRSP.
R.
3.
What's a pirate's retirement account? Number 3, don't subscribe to the cult of consumerism. Wow. 1950s average family had a 1,500 square foot home, 1 car, and 1 TV. The result, the average wage earner had his or her mortgage paid off by age 45. Well, that's also a different discussion about wage average and home average price. But today, the average home is 2,800 square feet, 2 cars, and 5 TVs. The result is that most families are retiring with a mortgage. Yes, inflation is part of the problem, but more so is the relentless need to buy stuff. Mike Watkins, not a fan of buying bleep.
4.
Number 4, watch your daily spending habits. He's referring to commercials where if smokers stopped buying cigarettes, they could buy a Porsche with the money they're spending on that. Latte junkies, as he puts it, also could do something similar. But track your daily spending habits for a month and see how things add up. That helps you get a better idea of where you might be able to change and save some money. One of my favorite financial/life tidbits that fits in well here is you can't change what you don't track. So if you want to change your spending habits, you need to track your spending habits and see kind of where your money's going on a daily basis.
5.
Don't also buy avocado toast, which didn't exist in 2011. Understand extrapolation and how it messes with your mind. Not so long ago, the loonie had fallen to 63 cents US. Everyone knew it was going to keep falling forever, passed through 50 cents. How about oil at $140 a barrel? The TV pundits were telling us it was going to be $250 a barrel. The problem is no one has a crystal ball, and macroeconomics are too complex to accurately predict. When we try to use current events to predict the future, we're setting ourselves up for trouble, according to Mike Watkins of the National Post.
6.
This one says, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. One of the great quotes by Warren Buffett, it's absolutely true, but the vast majority of investors were selling stocks, not buying, in March of 2009, when the newspapers had headlines like Dow predicted to hit 3,000. Conversely, in late 1999, when the tech boom and the new economy, getting investors to take profits was like pulling teeth. It's extremely difficult to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. So if you're not able to do that, be disciplined instead. If you're in savings mode, buy through the market cycles with monthly contributions, and you'll come out of a crash far better than those who sold. In a rising market, periodic rebalancing will help ensure that you are managing the risk of an unexpected and sharp correction.
7.
See your financial planner for details.
Sharp Correction was the name of my band in high school.
It's my favorite cheese.
Number 7 has somebody saying something to Mike like, quote, Mike, I had $500,000 and made some bad choices. Now I have $100,000. Can you help me get it back? End quote. Mike said, no, I can't. To recover from that 80% loss, you'll need a 400% gain. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about growing your assets systematically. Mike also added, you moron.
8.
Number 8 is don't beat yourself up. Finances, like life in general, if you spend it looking in the rearview mirror only, it's going to make you bitter and frustrated. We all make mistakes and miss opportunities. Learn from it and move on.
9.
Be a goldfish.
Yeah, I can appreciate that one because that does come up often in my life. Number 9, pay off debt or invest. Both impact your net worth. There really is no wrong answer here. Paying off your debt lowers your debt to equity and so increases your net worth. Putting money into savings increases your assets relative to your debt, so it increases your net worth. However, writes Mike, the relative impact of each move is dictated by things like prevailing interest rates on debt and the potential for growth from your investments. The best bet is to sit down with a financial advisor and discuss which choice or combination is going to work for you.
1. 0.
And number 10, which I think is an important one to keep in mind anytime we're talking about finances, is use professionals. When you're well-versed in investing and financing, it's difficult to have the emotional detachment from your money that comes with an independent third party. Get a professional advisor to help you manage your portfolio and plan for your future. It doesn't have to be a one-way street, but even collaborating is better than going it alone.
All right, there you go. That is from Mike Watkins of nationalpost.com. 10 personal finance tidbits on this National Financial Awareness Day. Here's some more stuff from nationaltoday.com this morning. It's more important than you think. And plus, what's more fun than financial independence, writes the website. First off, think about the great feeling you get when you don't have the looming specter of debt hanging over you. Also, sound financial decisions can really make a difference down the road. Remember, retirement is a time to take all those vacations you couldn't when you were working the daily grind, because money is important to your overall peace of mind. Financial Awareness Day is a great time to review where you are now and where you're going financially. Don't let bad financial decisions ruin the best years of your life. Do you lavishly spend money like they did in The Great Gatsby? Are you saving for retirement but uncertain where every penny is going? Do you live paycheck to paycheck? Whatever your financial situation may be, it's time to look at the big picture, to commit to becoming more aware of your spending. Most of us like to wait until our birthday or the new year to plan our finances, but today is a great time to start. August 14th, National Financial Awareness Day. And if you're Tim Tebow, you can do both, because it's both your birthday and Financial Awareness Day. So why not?
Do you think Tim Tebow read that and he was like, oh, no, I shouldn't wait for my birthday? Okay, I'm going to wait a few more weeks because today's my birthday.
I'm going to wait till the start of the new year, 2024. All right, there you go. There's some stuff about finances. Chat FM says, I might buy his book. Does Mike Watkins have a book?
Yeah, it's called You Gotta Watkins Before You Run, Kins.
Watkins.
Beep boop beep boop.
Love that actor.
Is that Keonsta Reefkin?
Just checked Mike's socials. He was last seen queuing for soup in his local ghetto. Chat FM. I don't think that's true. I mean, he might be just grabbing some grub, you know. He might be on vacation. But sound advice, I think. Thank you, Chet. Keith Anthony says, that's too adult for me. I'm done with adulting. I mean, what I do like is what Groggy said earlier. There's a lot that if you are a parent or responsible for a young one, that you can do when they're younger to make their pathway significantly easier. One of the best things that I learned from somebody who was much better as a kid with their finances than I was is basically saving 50% of your paycheck when you get your first jobs. And then the nice thing is then you go kind of into adulthood with both better savings habits and then also a good amount of a blanket to use, because the early part of life can be sometimes difficult depending on what your earning potential is, right? And so if Groggy, like Groggy said, if you can set somebody up with a 700 credit score and some actual savings, there's a lot of, you know, especially from a U.S. perspective, there's a lot of financial stability that comes from that. So, yeah, that's one thing that I've learned, certainly. So, all right, let's go ahead at 7:41.
You can news if you wanna.
With this particular morning radio show that plays games. This is the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. We start off the day with the story of a Michigan woman who found a live frog in spinach. Now we turn our attention to Illinois, where a museum has a world record. This, according to Ben Hooper of UPI, a sock monkey record. It's a museum in Chicago, or at least in the suburbs, that broke a Guinness World Record with a display of 2,098 sock monkeys. GWR adjudicators visited the Sock Monkey Museum in Long Grove on Thursday and verified the collection included 2,098 different sock monkeys. Arlene and Michael Okun, the museum's owners, said they started collecting sock monkeys in 2006. Quote, we were traveling across the country in an RV, and we stopped at a Cracker Barrel, and I bought my first one, they told the Daily Herald. The collection grew with trips to estate sales, garage sales, and antique stores. The museum was presented with a plaque verifying the record for the largest collection of sock monkeys. Did you ever have a sock monkey?
No.
Oof, that face makes me think that you don't like the sock monkey.
They were fine until I saw how many are in this story.
Oh no, you're looking at the whole collection.
Yeah, no. Now it looks like, in numbers, they could take over the world.
Is it kind of a like Five Nights at Freddy's kind of vibe?
No, it's like the would you rather fight one lion-sized hamster or 100 hamster-sized lions? These are the 100 hamster-sized lions part of that equation.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Not a big fan. All right, let's click this link.
Nope.
Is there a picture or just the video?
There's a video.
No, I can't play the video.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to look at it yourself. That's why we split. Sean, what's your biggest fear? Thousands of sock monkeys.
Thousands of sock monkeys.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Just wait till you find out this is a museum in Chicago has just over 2,000. The second place in the Guinness World Record has 1,800, but it's right next door. That's almost 4,000 sock monkeys in a very small radius.
All right, there you go. There's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It is now 7:44. Sports is coming up next. Austin says, save 50% of my checks. I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. I'm talking about the early, like high school age stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that sends a blueprint for better spending habits in the future, but then also you have the reserve. So if you are in a situation where you don't make enough money to pay your bills, then you have either reserves to pull from and such. But yeah, and listen, this is there is clearly a financial I don't know if the gap's the right word, but there's definitely a financial imbalance in the U.S. that does make it hard for people who are not in the top, I don't know what percentage, like, especially if you want other things that help people become more wealthy, say like buying homes. The only reason that, you know, I've been able to transition to a place where I'm doing more type of work that I want to do is because we own a home. It's the only reason that we've been able to do it. Otherwise, it probably was not going to be in the cards for me. And that's a bummer, just because I want to see more people do things that they truly want to do, as opposed to just work jobs solely out of the fact that they have to have a job to survive. Oh man, I was really hoping to get a touch on that. That was a soccer term I used. Did you hear that? I had hoped to get a touch on that. Am I a soccer fan? Hefty midfielder? That was close. Oh, I don't know. I twisted T. Oh, that's over my head. Help. Thank you. Hi. Ah. I really did try.
I got jump scared.
Sweet. I got super lucky. They bounced it right back to me. Chat FM says finance can be depressing, so remember, enjoy life, nature, family first, and don't get weighed down with the what could have been. That is actually good advice relative to me, because I have, like I told you, had that issue in the past. But that's also because there was a big... This is why this is good to talk about, even though people all come from different, places as starting points or lived experiences. Like, for example, Austin brought up bankruptcy. I don't have any lived experience for that, because I don't know what it's like to go through that process. But there's so many things that I've learned at 30 and beyond, age-wise, that I wish I had known at 20, because I got a lot of my financial luck in my 20s. And I had so many more tools in my toolkit financially in my 20s. My last couple, decades would have been significantly easier from a financial perspective. So, to your point, Chad FM, I do beat myself up, but I'm beating myself up over something that I had no way of knowing, right? The one thing that I learned was the thing I shared in the first hour, which was I happened to take a class when I was 16 where somebody said that if you do $2,000 of savings in the first 8 years of your adult life and you never put another penny in, you'd have more money than if you waited 8 years and then put the same amount of money in for the rest of your pre-retirement life. So I did that when I was at my first job, and it helped us out immensely. But that's a lesson that I learned when I was 16. Had I learned all the lessons I learned at 30 and 35 when I was 20, man, I would have been so much better off. But now we know, and that's the thing, is now I can teach my kids that, and that's something I'm thankful for. Like, we did something this summer in our household for just over a month from the time. Oh, I thought you were gonna get that. Thank goodness they didn't score.
I thought I was gonna get it too.
We did this thing where we basically had an in-home currency that we built, and then we taught. We incentivized the kids on how to, invest that currency. And so we made it similar to the way that you would invest in real life. We had, things like CDs that were more secure, but lower ROI, return on investment. We had things they could buy, like dessert or movie nights, just different things that they like to have, but we put a cost on them. And then we had like money market accounts and all these things that we talked about. And so even if, my youngest isn't going to like fully understand what we're doing, but it's just that exposure to things that, will exist in the real world that will be helpful to them. So. Get in there. Oh, so close. But we won! How about that for a change?
I like our teammate's eyeballs on the top of his car.
Ugh. It's kind of spooky.
I like him.
All right, thank you for being here. It's 7:51 West Coast time, 10:51 out east, and it is 3:51 for those watching GMS in the Ukraine. Austin says, my bankruptcy was the best thing I ever did. The only tool I have in my toolkit is probably a fork. But is it a T-bill fork? Treasury bill? Is it a Roth IRA fork? The 3 prongs of a IRA? Why did I go Trident? Isn't a fork like 4?
It can be 3.
All right, here's a new poll question. Do you have 4-prong forks, or do you have 3-prong forks?
Ours are 4.
I think ours are 4. I picture someone eating with like one of those meat forks that has just the 2.
I have a 1-prong fork.
It's a poker. Let's see. That's a cool system, says Chat FM. Get the kids a Harry Kane shirt, too. Like the top of the jersey. I'm going to get him a full kit. All right. It is, speaking of Harry Kane, time for sports. Sports Chat 2 is always by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Can you do minor league baseball teams this morning? And are you prepared to do that right now? All right, perfect. We'll go to the minor league scoreboard first. We'll pose the question while we do. Did the Mets win yesterday? Chat, get ready to answer that question. Let's see what happened with our minor league baseball friends.
First up is the Columbia Fireflies as they finished up their series against Charleston. It hadn't been going well. The last 3 games of last week were losses. So can they break the 3-game losing streak? The answer is no. No, they cannot. With another loss, 4-10 against Charleston to close out that series. So sorry. And then we go over to the Jersey Shore with the Blue Claws, who have a confusing scoreboard on their website as the game on Saturday was suspended to be completed on Sunday. And then on Sunday, one of the games, I can tell you, they did win at Hudson Valley. It says completion of game suspended on August 12th, a win, 12-10. But then the other game that was supposed to take place that day says suspended, completed on August 13th, which that was the day. So I don't know, did they play the second game or not? We'll never know.
This is what we needed for our minor league baseball schedules, is more confusion.
So confusing. So they won at least once. So that's good. And then we finish up on the other side of the country with the Lake Elsinore Storm as they close out their series against Visalia with their 3rd loss in a row. Although it was Sunday Run Day presented by Trust Lake Elsinore Ford. So, kind of a push there.
I mean, that's no Fisker Ocean, which is the official car of GMS, but if I'm going to buy a Ford, I know I'm going to buy it from that dealership in Lake Elsinore. Is Lake Elsinore a city?
Yeah.
Or is it Elsinore?
Lake Elsinore's a city,
No, I learned
I
something.
believe.
The World Cup is down to the semifinals. It's Spain and Sweden tomorrow at 1 a.m. Pacific time, followed by Australia and England, and that's coming up on the 16th at 3 a.m. Pacific time. I don't know how much of this actually happened over the weekend, but England beat Colombia 2-1. Australia over France in penalties 7-6. It sounded like quite the game. Extra time, Spain beats Netherlands, and Sweden beat Japan in full time. So there's some of your World Cup updates. Let's see. Did the Mets win? Sean?
Against the MLB best Braves? Yes.
7-6. That was the final. They did win on Sunday. I read the Mets record as 63-65, and I'm like, oh, that's not that bad actually. Maybe they have a shot. It's 53-65. So
that's a different record.
that's a different story. Your Angels beat Houston 2-1. Have the Angels started to pick things back up again?
No, that was one win of the 3 for the series.
Damn it.
So.
6.5 back of the Blue Jays, the Toronto Blue Pigeons, for the final wildcard spot. There's also 3 other teams in between you and said Blue Jays, all battling for that final spot. So,
Yep.
but it's not even September yet, so you got plenty of time. We would talk preseason football, but we're out of time. I like preseason football in the sense that it means regular season football's on the way. So. And that's your sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Crab. All right, coming back next hour, Minecraft Monday. We continue to build the GMS food complex, and we play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Thank you to everyone who's hanging out with us this morning on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We will be right back.
upon a time we were both happy. Everything was fine, and suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. And I don't wanna know if you feel it too. Your chances are gone. And I don't need you anymore. Try to toe the line, make you wanna stay. Asking myself why you keep going away. Don't want more goodbyes, so I've gotta.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the Monday edition of this morning radio show that plays games, Hefty Goof, and Sports.Gaming on this said edition. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Gaming Morning Show. TV. Big thanks to Andrew for the Facebook gaming like. We appreciate that very much. It's great to see everyone. Thank you all who have hung out beyond just listening and lurking today, certainly, as we've had a very active group in the chat. We had Mel B say 3 tongs is not a fork, it's a trident. Remember Sheldon Cooper saying that on the Big Bang Theory. Did you happen to look during the break? I meant to, and then I got caught up talking to Hefty Son. So.
Oh, I'm fairly sure ours are 4.
Yeah, I think they are too.
Yeah.
I kind of want trident forks now, though.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, although Chat FM, I think, said something about who has 3-pronged forks. I'm sure somebody.
Yeah. They exist.
Yeah.
Someone out there.
All right, we're going to play Minecraft here in a moment. We're going to continue building the GMS food complex. Do you remember where we left off?
We were still down in the caves. I remember there was a lot of chaos last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think you died once.
Allegedly.
I think we saved all your stuff though. Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, I
must
remember.
Just be down there still.
I went and explored the unexplored and ran into zombies and kid zombies.
Oh yeah,
which I didn't
They're
know.
fast.
Yeah, terrifying. So one zombie is bad enough, but multiple zombies? Oh my gosh. All right, well, we have that coming up in about 10 minutes from now. Let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth after greeting those here.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew is here with Chat FM, Dungeon Meowster, KJ, Austin Attack 12. Great to see you this morning. Thank you for being part of the show. Keith Anthony, 89. We have Might Be Vacation queuing up for Soup, as we talked earlier about the author of our list of the day that we shared with you. We also have the likes of Quiet I Am Gaming. I was JF Downs. LNE. Nell is here as well. Or maybe that was Nee? No, Nell. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. Quiet I Am Gaming as well. It's Copia, Groggy, or Die, who's simultaneously playing some Apex Legends this morning. Anyone I missed, or if you're listening or lurking, we've had Inkster Link, the Element of One. Drew Mega has been here as well. Gabe, Pride, and more. Thank you so much for making us part of your day. Remember, we also have KJ Note Downs. Thank you, Chat FM, for reminding me of that as well. KJ note downs. Let's get into our audience game.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
It is really warm where we live, so I'm drinking some water this morning while we tell you that occupations is the category for today's first puzzle. And don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Also, our record is 2258 all time, so just remember that as well. Good morning and nice chat to Nightbot, who is prompted by Sean. Dad joke? Here's one. How do you make a 1 disappear? You add a G and it's gone. I feel like that was more language humor than dad joke.
Yeah, the dad jokes are questionable. Be a Nightbot.
Let's see. We have Manic Miner. I love that Cyndi Lauper song. It's just another Manic Miner. Wish it was quitting time, 'cause miners are working hard. Train drivers, guess from Downs. All of these are.
Now that's a big swing.
We have an R from quiet.
R. Ding, ding, ding.
Which eliminates train driver, manic miner, and balloonist. I'm so sorry.
That's really pulling for balloonist.
I like train driver. I finally watched that movie.
Train driver?
Yeah, the kid with the glasses and the red car. Named Baby.
Baby train driver.
Baby train driver. We have an E
train driver.
from Downs, Quiet, and Mel B, all at the same time.
Wow.
E. No.
All wrong.
You are all wrong. What about an O from Downs?
Oh. Yes.
Eleni wants an A.
A.
Man, the better vowels is what I was gonna say. Which means I have a lot of hate for O, apparently.
T.
The best
Yes.
vowels.
Those aren't working. Contractor driver.
Now that's a big swing.
Hey, Sean. How does one get started with being able to take a tour bus wherever they go?
How?
The contractor driver. Oh, they want it to be contractor. It can't
Contractor.
be. There's no O there.
Yeah.
I even got duped with the C, by the way.
C. Yes.
Can tractor.
Oh, not to mention there's no A.
Yeah.
Is protractor a job?
There's still no A.
There's still no O. Oh, good morning. Look, it's Mike O. An I?
I. Cha-ching.
An N?
N. Correct.
Oh. No.
Now that's a big swing.
Show me Velociraptor.
Cracked.
When did this game get so hard? Hey, Sean, have you ever opened up Adobe Lightroom and clicked a button, made a person turn red?
No, I don't think I have. Oh no, now there's a red cloud around her too. Adobe Lightroom is on your side.
That's the Adobe Creative Cloud that was surrounding the subject of the video.
Look at the cloud, it's all around me.
How about fashion? Maybe fashion will be significantly easier.
I doubt it.
We have Downs with
That's a big swing.
Croc shoe. We also have an R from quiet.
R. Correct.
And a hat from Look It's Michael.
I prefer.
Oh, you don't like to wear hat?
I like.
From the Barbie movie, there's a Charlie XCX song that's about 1:53 that me and Hefty Son really, really like. But there's like this like background vocal that's like hot. And it just cracks me up every time. An L and an A as in Los Angeles.
L. No. A. Yes.
Hell no.
L no. Look, it's Michael says spoiler.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Spoiler
Well, it's tease. Spoiler tease. You know, Socrates' brother. Kind of a jerk. Spoiler tease.
Bob did say that was a tough one.
It's a tough one.
How about an S?
S. No.
Barbie has been ruined. Yeah, do not watch that. There's a Charlie XCX song. How about an R?
R. Ding, ding, ding.
T?
T. Correct.
You know, Look It's My Ghost Strategy's not bad there. If you already guess a letter that's already been found, you're going to get Bob to say you're right. So that's not a bad idea, all things considered.
It's true.
Could it be hat something? Hat wearer.
What about bathrobe?
T. Yes.
Is that a fashion thing?
Bathroom?
Bathrobe.
Oh, it could be bathrobe.
A. Cha-ching.
I'm going to go O.
O. Yes.
It's bathrobe, isn't it? It sure is.
Why? What?
Crack. Crack.
Hey, Sean, do you wear bathrobes?
No.
Okay. Well, clearly you don't understand the fashion attributes of bathrobes.
Crack.
It's not fashion. That's just a piece of clothing. That doesn't make it fashion.
Unless you wear it around town. Clearly you're out of fashion. Although, if you could please wear a bathrobe today, that would be fantastic.
I'll do what I can.
All right. There you go. That is Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth on the precipice of 2,269 banked balloons. It's possible.
So close.
Nice.
We did hit 69 as a suffix last 100.
Nice.
2,169. So that's not bad. All right, we're going to play some Minecraft. If you've never watched us play this game, we have a purpose behind it, which is we are trying to build the GMS food complex thanks to our official cartographer and diagramographer. I was JF Downs, who helped us build out said complex. All right. We got to turn on the sound. And we got to activate the sound. And bam. So this is what it looks like. So we have sidecar sides. We have build a ice cream workshop. Candy bar. Hefty Goof's a place you can eat. Tacos maybe and get sauced. And then on the right hand side we have cup steaks as well, which you can also get at that food truck. Banana splits in a bucket as well.
Scrabble. Gross.
Not gonna do it. Look at Smyko says, "What's Minecraft?" If you want to see good Minecraft play, check out Look at Smyko streaming on Twitch.
Hey, what can I get you?
It does look like your arm is like leaning on the bar there. Like that is really cool. Hey there. Did you trap me in another little hole?
No, this was your safety hole at the end of last episode.
I need this.
Got you a steak.
Ooh, is it a cup steak?
Yep.
That's Myko's cup steak on the side of the truck. Okay, perfect. Are you trying to fill me up with water?
No. Ooh, a nice spa.
Is it a swim up pool? Did I say swim up pool? I meant swim up bar. Why isn't it draining? Did you put yours in here too?
I made an infinity pool.
Am I gonna drown?
No, you'll be fine.
I want to leave. Why can't I break that block? This game is so hard.
Oh yeah, I was looking for lava.
In all the wrong places?
Yeah, because I haven't found it yet.
Okay, why am I
Now we
putting
have a-
down... I thought if I click... Okay. Why can't I put water back in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza?
You gotta get the source block. One
I
that's not flowy.
I am so mad. Source blocks? Are we kidding?
Yeah. Yes. Here, see, come here.
No, I
I'll,
don't
I'll
want to.
over here away from the rest of the
I want
water,
to
and I'll
learn.
teach you.
I just want it to be...
No, you gotta learn.
Okay.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
That's
There we go.
that's
All right, are you ready? Watch.
yeah, whatever.
So I'm gonna put this water on top of here.
Okay, that's the
So
source
you
block.
see all the flowy bits.
Mm-hmm.
The one where I put it up at the top
Yeah.
is called the source block, and you can pick that one up.
But I can't get back
But
in
you
there
can't pick up the flowy bits.
because
Hey, you can't. Just keep walking. Just be patient. This one on the top right.
Whoa,
right here.
jeez. No, top right. You
There you
said.
go. You got one?
Oh, because you had one too.
Yeah. So do you have water now?
That's this one. It's that one. Right? Left? There's too many source blocks.
Do you have water?
I have water in my bucket, but it's not stopping it.
Then walk away. It's not gonna stop. I made an infinity pool.
Oh, you weren't messing with me. I thought you were messing
Yeah,
with
don't just
me.
just walk away and pretend it doesn't exist. Making a walkway over here.
Good morning, King Gray. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for bringing breakfast tacos.
What's for breakfast?
To Sean's point, yeah, patience was never my strong suit. You're up there. Are you going a different direction? Are you downsizing?
I don't know where we're going. I'm downsizing.
Downsizing. All right.
Yeah, I came up here. I don't remember which way we've explored. That looks like it's the way back to our little base. So we could go this way.
Well, are we supposed to? Do we need more diamond or anything?
I mean, we always need more diamond. And if we find some lava, I can get us some.
There's something dark down here. You sure you don't want to go down here?
Yeah, we should go down here.
Sweet.
I'm gonna mark.
I don't get afraid of all of the dark. Skeleton. Take that. We combined. Okay, looks like we've lit up all the dark spots except this
Someone's been here before.
one. Ooh, there's a hole in the wall. It's probably where the best food is. All right, I'm gonna try right here. Get out of my way, torch.
Oh, you digging?
Yeah, I think this is. Why else would that hole be there? Look, I found blue diamonds. They're almonds. See, I want sapphire armor. I think it'd look cooler than diamond armor. All right, let's start going downs in the earlier rounds. By the way, you should hear Hefty Son continue to be like, so have you found this yet? Have you done this yet? Like, very much leans into my noobness with the Minecraft.
So much gravel.
Remember that time that you should have sneaked? You wouldn't have fallen off the mountain, Hefty?
That led to a grand adventure, though.
Gray said, it's me. So I heard a rumor, this is totally just a TikTok unverified reel, that the Mario saying something along the lines of, it's a me, Mario, is not actually what Mario says. Have you heard this before?
No.
The rumor was that whatever he says that sounds like it's a me is actually a possible sound for like what the Japanese word is for super. So like supami, which is not what it is, but like imagine that's what they're saying instead, and it's supposed to be Super Mario. I'm finding nothing down here, so this is a waste of time.
I don't buy that.
Because it totally says
It's a me.
Oh, actually, that's what apparently King Gray was supposed to say. That's why I said what I said. Itsumi means super, allegedly. Perfect. King Gray are on the same page. Thank you, King Gray, for... Oof, that's kind of ominous. Look at this. Look at this. Like, it looks like there's a face down there. I don't like that. It's not. It's just the one torch I left down there, like, lighting the hole. But, did you find spiders?
Oh, yeah.
Do you need my help, or should I stay back and not die?
Ah, you're fine.
Good, because I wasn't going to help you anyway. That was like one of those, like, do you need help cooking your barbecue chicken?
Found some bones, some redstone, some wheat, and music disc C418 cat. Okay. Well, if we ever need a spider spawner, this is a pretty good place.
Oh, look, I found another hole. Surely this means I should go do the same thing I just did a second ago. Supamist and my kid, question mark? Look, I found... See, I'm 2 for 2. I found redstone while going on my hunch.
Nice.
And as I've learned from Hefty Sun, redstone allows you to do automation. Like circuitry, like electric things.
Yes. Yeah.
Because redstone, it's electric. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot.
All right. Well,
I have no clue why my sound's not working this morning, though. Unless it's
no.
just silent Minecraft for some reason.
you need sound. That's how you know the creepers are coming.
Oh, well, you think that would help me?
It would scare you. And it's either going to scare you or save you. It's a win-win.
Okay, I lurk. Love you all. Bye. Hey, King Gray, thank you for stopping by and bringing breakfast tacos this morning.
Yes, thank you.
If you heard my first hour story chat, I had a slight culinary win. Yesterday, I was playing Apex Legends with Jeff, and Jeff said something to the effect of when it's boys' weekend at my house, because Jeff has 2 kids, he said, I make steak. And so I was like, oh, well, I like steak, and Hefty Wife doesn't particularly like steak, so maybe this opportunity to make steak. So Hefty Son and I went to the store, and Hefty Son picked out the finest of hot dogs, and I picked out a New York strip steak. And Hefty Son, by the way, did like the steak that I let him have, or that he asked to have, I guess, which was a win. But I wanted to butter baste the steak because I saw Max the Meat Guy on Instagram do that once. And I was like, that looks delicious. And I actually think I made a pretty decent, somewhere between medium rare and medium, so medium rare steak.
Is this a, like, southwest situation?
Right. Yeah, like a on the compass, somewhere between medium and medium rare, I made medium rare. So, Sean, I vow that the next time our combined families want to have a steak night, I will cook for everyone.
Nice. Yeah, I'm down. I need more.
But yeah, I even made I cut my steak into 2 because I was worried about screwing it up, and so here, I'll leave a torch down here so we know I've explored this hole. And I actually made probably the better one of the 2 on the first try. So, but I also think what I learned about that experience is really when you add a whole bunch of butter to something, it doesn't make it worse. So
Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet.
Pretty safe bet. So So yeah, Downs, if you want to have a steak place, I guess I could make it. Actually, maybe I can make the cup steaks. Crap, what was that? Look, it's Michael. What did you make? Wasn't it like bacon as like the vessel for the steak? And then there was like mashed potatoes. I want to say that was part of it too. Oh my gosh, what did you do down here?
But that's the spider spawn.
But it's just spinning in there. It looks so angry.
Yeah, if you light it up, he can't spawn anymore. So don't take those torches away.
What if I take the torches away? Does the cage do something?
Yeah, it spits out spiders.
Oh, that's the indicator that's the spawner.
Yeah.
So right now, are the spiders routinely getting burned?
No, it just that whatever's spinning in there is what type of spawner it is.
Uh-huh.
And if it's lit up, it can't actually spawn anything.
Interesting. The more you know.
And you can destroy the spawners using like a pickaxe, but generally you want to save them because you could use spawners to make XP farms. Although a spider XP farm isn't the best. But it's the only spawner we have, so we'll keep it for now.
Well, and I think I remember Hefty Sun explaining to me that that I might have lost all my XP whilst jumping off the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime you die, you drop your XP. You can pick a portion of it back up, but you lose
so
some no matter
that was
what.
going to be my question. I was like, did we forget to pick up? And by we, you forget to pick up my thing?
I'm sure I collected some of it when I picked up the rest of your stuff. But until we're ready to start using our XP with enchanting and whatnot, it doesn't really matter. And we may never get to enchanting. Especially since we can't find much diamond. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's happened. Oh, yep, for sure. Ryan can't hear me.
Oh, mashed potatoes was the icing. Thank you, Downs. What were you saying?
Nice. I just couldn't hear you.
I was having dialogue with the ghost behind the wall.
Ooh. Is it a good ghost or a ghost?
I'm a pretty big fan of
Sometimes.
that ghost.
Do people sometimes struggle when that person's ghost?
Well, I found some more raw iron.
Ryron?
Ryron?
Yeah, more iron's always helpful.
There's a lot of exploring in this game.
Indeed.
Probably why you tell me to just be patient.
Yeah. Lots of exploring.
Hey, you found some lava.
Some lava. Yeah, only one though.
Yeah, so Mel B says, 4 kids, Sunday school yesterday, all boys. Next class, 3 kids, all girls. Older girl class, 11-year-old. How is your weather, Mel B? Because we are finally getting your kind of temperatures here. We're in the hundreds. So, you made an advancement in the ice bucket challenge. Oh my gosh! I'm filling up the thing with water. I'm gonna. Oh no. I think you've already told me this numerous times that the water will not fill up a whole space.
Correct.
Right. And so I have no reason to panic.
Correct.
And luckily that has stopped, that has kept me from panicking all of the time. How did I switch my pickaxe and my... Weird. I switched my pickaxe and the other thing hand. The torch's hand.
Oh, yeah, I think there's a quick button for that. I'm not sure what it is, but I also have accidentally hit that before, and it's really annoying when you're trying to put down torches and you don't have your torches anymore.
Love a good mash. And I also made fried potatoes. I have found that one of my favorite types of potatoes is Gold.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some good stuff right
Okay. I got through to the edge. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I fell off. Good thing I didn't fall too far. Well, it's up there now, but I have an opening, so I will draw an arrow to the opening that I just made. I don't know why that's useful, but here we are.
Sometimes I find arrows are just nice to look at.
Good. 'Cause boy, do I have a thing for you. What happened?
Do you see what I see?
Is that diamond?
That's diamond.
That's forever.
At least until I get it. Then it's forever mine.
Okay. There's my hole. All right, I'm going to join you and go get that diamond so I can be a hero.
I'm
Right.
far away.
Yeah, I have
don't
no
know if you'll
clue
be
where
able to find me.
That was a good idea in theory, so.
Yeah. And I would direct you to where I am, but I'm not actually sure how to get to where I am from where you are. I'm a bit in the weeds right now.
With David S. Pumpkins?
Yeah. He's part of it.
Oh, those are just skeletons.
No. They're also part of it.
Okay, well, I'll just keep digging.
This lava's so slow.
I'm just going to continue to craft the mine. Get it? I have found that it's easier to dig straight forward instead of building stairs. It's really kind of a pain to build stairs.
Yeah, stairs are kind of frustrating sometimes. Necessary, but frustrating.
There should be like a staircase button. Although I should also go back. You had built us a mini crafting table. Actually, I'll go do that really quick because I have iron. And I'm going to be out of pickaxes here shortly. So, oh, look, I even found my way back to our home away from home. So, okay, so first I need to take this and just grab the iron that's already on there. Perfect. And I'll put some more raw iron on there and let it bake while I'm gone. Oh my gosh, this is very convenient.
4 more diamonds.
Oh, but I
Look
need
at that.
sticks, which might be in the chest.
There should be some. The small chest, I made a small chest that I put like the important crafting stuff in, like iron and wood.
Hefty. Jump. What? Hefty makes me want to jump. Okay. I managed to throw my... All right, what was the half button?
Shift? No. Control. No. Right click. The jump, whatever you jump with.
Thank you.
I got there in the end.
So I hit...
I had to actually do it to figure it out.
Oh, did you know your number row switches to the corresponding thing on your inventory on the bottom?
Yeah. Yep. That's the rumor anyway.
F5 puts you into different viewpoints, but I hit something that tossed... Oh, I'm in chat now. That tossed my pickaxe, and I don't know what it was. Interesting. All right. Now I have sticks. So I
And
take
stones?
the sticks and I put it on a pancake. I'm so good at this game. I need to get rid of some of this crap, though.
You're doing a good job.
Thanks.
I'm just mining obsidian.
That's absurd.
Obsidian?
Yes.
Whoa. 7.
Okay. Click these. 1. No. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Should I act like I made fire every time that I put this down?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right. Put the sticks back. I did it again, but I don't know how. I did it again,
Also-
but I don't know how.
There's no proof that you're doing this because people are just watching me mine obsidian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look. So something about jumping and, like, having something in your hands. Like, is that Q I'm hitting? What button am I hitting?
What
it's
do you do?
Q. Q throws things on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
You did know that.
Today on Things We Learned in Minecraft. Craft. All right. And then the furnace is still... Man, I did this so well. I'm proud of myself.
Oh, I'm using the wrong one. How silly.
I don't know what else to do. Oh, it's 8:40. I don't have to do anything else. It's over. We did it. We accomplished the goal. So
We did all the things.
all right. Well, I'm pretty happy with not dying. That was my number one goal today. So
Yeah, you did great.
thanks, man. Your support makes all the difference.
All right. Let's see.
Not dying is fun. So
Yeah. Sometimes dying's hilarious, though, so you gotta do it a little bit.
name one time that I've been hilarious whilst dying. Every time.
The Great Fall.
What is the orange stuff, asks Melby? That's lava.
Lava.
All right. 8:41 West Coast time, 11:41 out east. It is 4:41 for those watching GMS in Ukraine. King Gray says, "Good job not dying." Thank you so much, King Gray. That actually means a lot to me. You'd be surprised.
Correct.
I like being not dead.
Correct.
All right, let's send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch. Let's name our Billy Thundergun teammate of the match, and let's have our clip of the day. That's all coming up after your takeaways that were pretty okay. And right now, the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews once again. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday, August 14th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. First up, we talked this morning about TMNT The Last Ronin, which is a game coming sometime in the future. And we got our first teaser trailer for the game. Not much there in terms of stuff we're really interested in, like gameplay or even like game art. But it is a good piece to show us kind of the overall feeling of the game, and it's dark as it shows 4 candles, and one by one they're extinguished, leaving one last candle / Ronin. Game's gonna be good. It's a good comic. Check it out, and we'll talk more about it because every time anyone mentions anything about this game, I'm gonna want to talk about it. So get used to it. We also talked this morning about Forza Motorsport and the fact that at launch it's not going to have some of its key features, including split screen, as they're pushing to increase the graphic fidelity of the game as much as possible. Also not available at launch include features such as spectator mode and being able to race against AI in certain multiplayer modes. Those should come at some point after launch, which is going to happen on October 10th. This year for PC and Xbox Series X/S. And then lastly, we talked about a game due out in 2024, and it's South Park Snow Day, which is going to be a 3D 4-player co-op game, all revolving around saving the world during a snow day. So that'll be fun. Out today, we had some highlights such as Astro Flame Starfighter out on the PlayStations and the Xboxes, Burn the Shape of Fantasy out on PC, but our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Car Factory out on PC.
I didn't find much about this game, but I assume it exists. Either way, it is our Name of the Morning. Could become Name of the Month if we can find the game, but it is not, as Sean mentioned, Car Factory Simulator, correct?
Correct.
It's a whole different game, so. All right, well, thank you for being here. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? We certainly want to know from you, and we will share those in just a moment. And then, like I said, we're going to send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch. Last call for answers to our topic of the day as well, which is National Financial Awareness Day. What's the best financial tidbit that you have to share with our audience? Nominee for Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award today, please. I don't necessarily have one off the top of my head.
We had a lot of action, right? At the very beginning of the show.
First
I feel
hour
like
was
any
packed.
of them would be good nominees. Yeah, it's hard today. I know who deserves it. KJ Nope Downs.
Who said that?
Chat FM.
But who actually said those words?
It's hard to say for sure.
I'm also going to include the question mark in there.
Yeah.
KJ Nope Downs. AJ, no balance. Might be my takeaway. That's pretty okay. We'll find out what yours are in just a moment. Chad FM just said, I'll get my coat. Thursdays on NBC. All right, it's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot.
Hefty Daughter's flute. Because again, flutes are more expensive than I would have ever realized.
Yeah. Just a metal tube with some holes in it.
Yeah. I saw someone make one out of a carrot the other day. Surely that'll be the same.
She should show up the first day of school with a carrot flute.
Can you help me do the drilling of it? And I will gladly. She will love to do that. Because she's going back to the same, band that she was in, so she can show up and be like, "Hey, guess what, teacher? I lost my flute over the summer, but good news, we replaced it. Our insurance policy worked flawlessly." Hey, listen, I learned that they make flutes in gold and all sorts of other metals. Why not in vegetable?
Ours is 1 carrot.
The 1 carat flute from Sports Talk Gaming. That's our clip of the day.
It's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh. All right. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? And then we're going to send you to a follower-in-law of ours. Disgruntled 32. Stream/Discord 18+ veteran. Might sound cheerful, but disgruntled aspiring fog whisperer. Holds several speedrun times for DBD. Currently have 7 of 32 in the books, including Survivor, Solo, SWF. This is a follower-in-law of ours, if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, and we will send you over there after the show is over. Sports Talk Gaming, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway is that Tim Tebow has a birthday today, but Cleveland.com decided he doesn't exist to us.
No, not going to tell you about Tim Tebow in the least. My takeaway that's pretty okay is Tim Tebow is Mel B on YouTube's sister-in-law. But also that Tim Tebow does not use his birthday as an indicator when to make a financial plan for the year, because he waits till the beginning of the next year. Some very convoluted takeaways that were pretty okay. I'll get my coat, says Chat FM. Dungeon Master KJ does all the emotes. Thank you so much for being part of that. King Gray said, good job not dying. Down said, forever Minecraft, ? And of course, thank you to everyone who shared their financial tidbits over the course of the morning. And the dad joke from Nightbot, which was, how do you make a 1 disappear? You add a G, and it's gone. Go one. That sounded like Christopher Walken.
Is that Keonsta for Reefkin?
All right, we'll come back tomorrow. Stay tuned. Best moments from today's show, and then we'll send you via the raid. Until then, for everyone who made it possible, I am Hefty Goof. That is Sports Talk Gaming. This has been a presentation of Gaming Morning Show. When I found out that The Last Ronin existed, and that was the comic, I think, and I was all bummed to find out there's a universe in which some of the turtles are dead.
Yeah.
It bummed me out. But
yeah, it's comics good though, and they've announced a sequel to the comics, so
where all the turtles are resurrected and everything is fine.
But they're zombies, and the one remaining has to kill his brothers.
No! Please make it stop. This is chaos. Remember when they were cartoons and everything was just all bubblegums and pizza?
Yeah, but even that, like, by season 10, I think, maybe it was 9 and 10, also gets, like, really dark.
Can I not watch the Turtles long enough? Like, I just remember the Happy Days, and that was it.
Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days.
Leonardo Donatello, Happy Days. Have him. Wow, poor Harry Kane.
I mean, Harry Kane's a German soccer player now.
But I thought he played for England.
Not anymore.
I mean, I guess he can't play for England if he's from Germany, right?
Well, no, he got transferred to a German team.
But he's of English origin.
I think so.
Okay.
Can you be not from England with a name like Harry Kane?
Harry Kane!
Especially when you say it like that.
I haven't seen this much vitriol for a Harry since Harry Clarence Styles.
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
Man. Get wrecked, Harry Kane. Quiet was actual shark chum? Is that why you had to give the blood? Are we talk to Quiet, I am gaming because I'm a ghost?
Quiet, I was gaming.
Correct.
That is really cool. Hey there. Did you trap me in another little hole?
No, this was your safety hole at the end of last episode.
I need this.
Got you a steak.
Ooh, is it a cup steak?
Yep.
That's Maiko's cup steak on the side of the truck. Okay, perfect. Are you trying to fill me up with water?
No. Ooh, a nice spa.
Is it a swim up pool? Did I say swim up pool? I meant swim up bar. Why isn't it draining? Did you put yours in here too?
I made an infinity pool.
Am I gonna drown?
No, you'll be fine.
I want to leave. Why can't I break that block?